watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish.
So let's not graze by that. I mean,
yeah.
This is entrepreneurial, you know, and that's another big thing for us. Like on the show is you know, our slogan, if you will, is dream big, no permission needed.
Right.
It's just kind of this no holds bar. You know, that's our guerrilla filmmaking gorilla.
Yep.
I don't know if he has a name. He doesn't have a name.
He doesn't have a
but
name
it's
yet.
just that attitude of, if it needs to be done, you figure out how to get it done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's super cool. I mean, I want you to continue. But I just want people to know that, you know, if you have a passion to start a business around a passion that you already have or whatever it is, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just simply finding people that you gel with and you're on kind of the same page and just make it happen.
Yeah, and I guess kind of the most important thing that we discovered along the way, which is, I mean, it's hard to pinpoint one that's most important, but one of the more important things is surround yourself with people that know more than you, but are willing to do the work with you and not feeling like they're above where you are in your career path.
Absolutely.
Because those are the people that are ultimately going to be your friends, and they're going to be the ones that will help you the most, and they'll be there for you in the longer run as long as you return the favor. You can start things with your friends, that's fine. Just know that if you have a group of 7 people, you're going to be friends with 4 of them by the time it's done, if you're lucky.
Right.
And that's not true for everyone. There are exceptions, but for the most part, you will probably lose some friends along the way.
Yeah.
So it's you have to have a balance of, maybe you have a couple people that are professional, a couple people that are friends, and if you go into something as a profession with these people, and you're all gelling really well, you will eventually become friends.
Right.
But it's hard when you have that line because when things don't go the way they should.
Absolutely. Keyword. Keyword.
It's tougher to approach or argue with friends than it is somebody that you're just working with and you don't have any kind of relationship with outside
But it's
of work.
necessary though.
It absolutely is.
The thing is, like, when they say like don't mix business and friendship, I don't know if I can completely agree with that, because me and Alex have been friends for like 20 plus years. And we've been business partners for a really long time as well. But I think when it comes to like business and friendship, I think you have to be able to separate them and know, like, look, you know, no matter what happens on set, no matter what happens in whatever the space is that you are, like, we're still going to be friends. But at the end of the day, I have a job, you have a job, you have a job. If you don't do your job, you screw all of us. Same, vice versa. If I don't
the other thing is, so I'm gonna jump in here, it's all about the communication, really.
Absolutely.
You know, if you're not able to talk, that's what really breaks everything up.
Right.
Like, once you cannot talk to one another, it's done. It's a done deal.
Well, it's about respect. I mean, as long as you have mutual respect for each other, and then also respect for what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish, you can come out of it pretty much unscathed. I mean, you have to have the ability to put your ego aside. And you have to have the ability to say, okay, we are both going for the same idea, but we're going about it in a different way. And you have to be able to talk and understand each other and find out why. I mean, that you guys know because we've worked together, but my whole thing is, why are we doing something?
Exactly.
It's never a, no, I don't want to do that, or no, that sounds stupid. I may think that, but I won't say it. But it's all about respecting your vision, because you may approach something with, like, I want to shoot it this way where we're going to do this. And that sounds crazy to me, and it sounds totally like not at all what we should be doing for this scene. But I'll want to know why, and if you can explain to me why and how it fits into the bigger picture, then I understand, and then I'm on board. And then we go, okay, here's how we do it.
Well, let's go there. Let's go there, right? Okay. So it's been, how many was it? It was like 2 years ago.
Oh God, yeah, it was like 2014 or 2015. 2015.
Was it?
15?
Hell, I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it was 2015.
No, it wasn't 2015. It was
like
2014.
the end of 14.
It was 2014. Yeah, it was July.
It was July?
Was it July? Well,
July. The end of July. You're like, hey, what's the hottest month? Let's do it then.
Hey, you know what? We always do it in the hottest month.
Yeah, I was saying, if you know Omari, it's like, guess what?
Why you blame it on me?
Listen, it's not just the hottest month. It's the hottest, the coldest, and or holidays.
Yeah.
It don't make a difference. It's like, oh, it's Christmas. We're shooting.
Yeah.
It's snowstorm, it's a blizzard. Good effects.
Oh, is it around Thanksgiving? Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Let's do the shot where we're outside in the woods and the girl needs to be in short sleeves and shorts, and it's 30.
Yeah,
it's 30
because we don't want to buy a wind machine. So listen, let God blow the wind in.
Listen, man. You know what? That is a bad habit of mine. But it's the honest God truth is, I am 100% movie making 100% of the time.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So when holidays and things come around, I'm like, they'll be back next year. You know, but I mean, it's not right because I'm that way, I shouldn't push that on everyone else, but I do. I am guilty. But going back to it, we had this project that we were doing. We teamed up with a couple different companies, and it was supposed to be this like super matchup, you know, super power up with all these different film guys or whatever. And a good buddy of ours, he had to drop out, you know, and he was DP. So it was like major, you know what I'm saying? Like he like took our left arm when he left, and we was like, well, damn, what do we do? Like, and to be honest, I'm like, man, how are we gonna fill those shoes? And someone told me to check out Hollywood because we were looking for a wardrobe. And Hollywood is, shout out to Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Don't make Hollywood laugh.
He's an amazing wardrobe and costume designer, and he worked on your film.
Yeah.
The Western.
Good Fight.
The Good Fight. Yeah. So he was like, oh, check out this Western that he did, you know, The Good Fight or whatever. And I'm like, you know, checking it out. And I was like, damn, it looks really good. I was like, but who the hell shot it? You know, I was like really, really amazed. And I'm like, and I think I asked Alex about it, Alex Elkins, I don't remember. Basically, somehow I got your number.
Yeah.
And I called you. And I don't remember how the conversation exactly word for word, but I remember starting off saying like, I know what I'm getting ready to ask you is crazy as hell. Yeah.
You were like, it's going to be like 2 weeks. I don't have any money. It's super hot. We have no time to do anything. We have no gear. Are you in?
Yeah. And he was like, well, since you put it that way,
yeah, right.
Sure. It's like, I mean, but I really, truly believe in being upfront. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's like, either you're with it or you're not with it, right. You know, and I was so glad that you were with it, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it comes down to story, and it comes down to the people, you know, the people involved, and you came to me with saying this is what it is, but I know we're gonna have a great time, and I think it's all about collaborating, and it sounded like there's this creative energy that, you know, I could just feel. It was palpable, and I just knew that being a part of something with somebody that was ready to get their hands dirty as much as I was,
absolutely,
it was gonna result in something pretty incredible, and it did.
Yeah, and we're talking about Tales from the Blood Fairies, if you did not know, which is a super awesome proof of concept film that we just recently wrapped post on, and we were doing some shopping, and we haven't even said anything, but we have some big things like lined up for this thing, like happening. So we're not gonna talk about it quite yet, but it's been moving. Put it that way.
Good.
It's been moving.
Good.
It's been moving. So so we got Mike in on Tales from the Blood Fairies, and I remember like the first day or so. I know we were kind of like trying to feel each other out, figure out.
What was the first day? That was at the house, right?
Yeah,
County Inn.
Yeah. We were at the house, and I just remember. I remember me and you going to the side, and I remember talking to you about, because you were like I don't know if you were worried or you were asking me about something, because I know you were like, man, some of the shit you're asking is a little weird or whatever, but I just remember talking to you about just doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for me, I'm, you know, and I can't speak for Alex, but he's, you know, also a director as well, but like, I truly believe in collaboration. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's the stupidest thing on the planet to have an expert in whatever field, you know, and not rely on those expertise. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when we, you know, saw your work, I was like, I want that. You know, I want that right there. And, you know, and I just remember you feeling like, you know what, hell, I can just do, like, let's play. Like, there was really no wrong per se. You know what I'm saying? We just figured out how to get shots, and like when we had those cars all around the woods. Like,
that was something. That was when we were off in the woods and we had no way to run power, and it was pitch black, and all we had was firelight from the campfire. And I'm like, well, who's got a car that we can drive up to the edge of the woods and throw the lights on? And
right. But I mean, but that, to me, that is like so valuable, because at the end of the day, it's like what you said, when things go wrong. Yeah. Things are always going to go wrong in production. But if you have a group of individuals who are like super smart, they don't believe in failure, we're going to figure the shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that is like so valuable, because I work with people like, oh, well, we don't have a 4K display, it's not going to get done. And, you know, sit on the Apple box and complain for the rest of the damn night, you know? So I just personally, like, I know even with Alex, man, I always ask for ridiculous shit. I know this. I know this. That is kind of my call.
Yeah, but it's a good thing that you're pushing, you know, because it's easy to just go, we can't do that. Let's just do this instead. Right. Because it's easier. Well, that's cool, but people don't always really remember easy. They remember the cool stuff. Right. You know, they remember the things that are going to make them sit up and pay attention. Exactly. And that's, especially at the level where we tend to be a lot of the time, which is we don't have any money, but we've got these great ideas and something that's inspirational. Like, let's just go do it and find the most interesting, exciting way to do it. Right. As long as it means something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. It's just sometimes it's a little like, okay, well, Omari's lost his mind, but let's go sit over here and cry for 2 minutes, and then we'll get back to it. Yeah.
It wasn't even full 2 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't. It was like, oh man, because that day, I remember that day. And
Which day was that? They were all like that.
It was like one.
It was one long day.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it was one long day. But see, the thing is,
I think I got 2 naps in at one point
while you were changing lenses.
What I remember the most was that the very first day, I'm like, this day isn't ending. No. And I'm like, it's not ending. I'm like, wow. And it's like, I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I gotta get up in 3 more hours to come back to this place. And the drive was long.
It was like an hour.
It was a long drive.
You know, he always get pissed at me every morning, because I will show up grinning from ear to ear. He's like, man, what the hell are you smiling about, man? It's 4 a.m. I don't know, man. It's like something about waking up in the morning, doing this, just energizes me, man.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. So he's smiling. He sees me, and it actually pisses me off that he's smiling. I'm like, cause you know we got 15 hours, and we haven't even started the first hour. So I'm already there 2 hours before the 15. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, okay. And then, but I will say this though, like I really consist my days of doing that just a problem solving. That's the whole day for me. Is all problem solving. Yeah. Period. Like I say, from both of you guys were saying, like, stuff is going to go wrong. Yeah. So it's like, all right, then it went wrong. How do we fix it? Right. Because we need to fix it fast. Because I want to be here 24 hours. Like, that's
we have done a 20-hour day one time. Which is insane.
But back to Mike though, because we kind of got swayed from the original thing what we were talking about. But anyway though, I do want to ask you one question.
You are now watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish.